I think part of the reason for why we created this is a lot of the frustrations that locals feel, I feel. I don't. And so the interesting thing about all this is that if you take everyone's feedback, and that's why this format is so beautiful, because you can hear everyone's feedback, and you're able to take something that is an evolution of the current set of circumstances. And so I think it's a beautiful format for us to hear what they have to say and say, okay, how can we be a little bit more thoughtful with how we create these places? And then in the end, what you have is you have a place where the locals can hang out, spend time, where the locals can also, how can I say, thrive as entrepreneurs, and the foreigners, the tourists who are staying here, really get an opportunity to feel the fabric. One example. If you were going to launch a coffee shop, a yoga studio, a restaurant, you have to raise a lot of money. And the problem is, if you look at the statistics, 95% of restaurants fail. Why do they fail? They raise 2, 3, 4, 500, 600,000 euros, and then it's a lot more difficult during the first few years than they think it's going to be. So what we do is we find concepts that are promising, and we tell them, listen, we will sponsor the majority of that money. We'll cover the $500,000. We'll help you design it. We'll bring in people to work alongside you. We'll bring in people that can serve as a back office for legals and admin so you can focus on what you do best. And instead of just hammering you with rent, we'll come up with a turnover rent basis, which means we'll get a percentage of your turnover, which means if you're successful, we're successful, and if you're not, we're there in the trenches helping you. But that requires an organization that's comfortable with the idea that it could fail, because some of these do. And that's okay. That's the only way you can create something that's authentic, is embracing the fact that if you're not going to go with a Starbucks, you're going to go with local, you might fail.